Morning. Today I've got 4 easy tips for you to save money growing food in a garden. And these tips are to recycle or use recycled products, to compost, to get seeds at a seed swap, and then also to get cuttings from others. So what does this mean? Let's go into a little bit more detail here. First, if you want to start a garden, there is some money involved usually when you want to grow your own food, and so there's some money that you'll have to front in order to get the garden going. However, there's ways that you can save a lot of money, and these tips refer to growing food in a garden. The first is using recycled products. So for instance, if you want to create a raised garden bed, you might need to put 2x4s or wood products of some kind around that garden bed. You can go to free groups on Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace. You can go to places where they're giving away used pallets, right? There's wood there that you can use. You can take this wood and use it to construct these raised garden beds instead of having to go and pay a lot of money now because lumber prices are very high and spend an excessive amount of money kind of getting your garden going. You can find a lot of free products. You can also do composting. And for those who don't already do that, you can take a lot of your food waste products. You can use parts of vegetables that you don't eat, like peelings from those, used eggshells. You can put these into a compost, and that can turn into something that is like fertilizer, essentially, for your garden. It'll help enrich that soil that you put into your garden to get started. And it costs you nothing. You're just using used food products that you otherwise would throw in the trash. The third is you can go to seed swaps. So a seed swap is either live or virtual. They're a lot more virtual now due to COVID. But what this is if you have food products that you have seeds from. So for instance, if you have apple seeds, seeds from red peppers, anything that you have saved, you can go to a seed swap and swap them to others for seeds that you need. And you can do this for free. Again, you can get your seeds for free, no cost to you at all. And then finally, I also mentioned getting cuttings. And what cuttings are is if you can go to a free group, if you have a neighbor that has a garden, you can actually take cuttings of vegetables, fruit, trees, bushes, vines, and plant them yourself. It doesn't cost your neighbor anything. They're doing you a favor, but you're going to be able to get access to the beginnings of plant growth for free. And if you're able to really nurture that plant, that can generate a lot of fruit and vegetables for you in the future. Again, these are ways that you could save hundreds of dollars getting your garden started, and in the long term, probably even thousands of dollars in producing food that you now don't have to buy at the grocery store. Please post a question or a comment. Send me a private message if you want to talk about it privately. I always enjoy reading your comments, and until next time, I wish you unlimited success.